The first jump of the day, I tried a backside rodeo 7 just because this board's that easy. I didn't land it, but I was damn close. It did everything I wanted with minimal effort. I feel like if you're lazy, this board's for you. I mean, you don't have to do anything and you can snowboard. Perfect.
Board Insiders, real riders, real reviews.
Today I was riding the Signal Omni Light. I believe they call it the Omni Light because it weighs nothing.
Yes, it is very light. This is gonna have a regular camber in the middle, very mellow regular camber, pretty much rides flat. And then we have the gnarly but mellow, if that makes sense, early rise right here. Really hardcore kink, but it actually doesn't kick up as much as other ones that I've noticed. Another thing I noticed about this board, it's almost triple bass. You can almost see it better at this angle right here. From here to here, it's beveled right here, almost like triple bass. Very edge-free, initiating butters on this thing, effortless. But it's only right there. Once it gets here, it'll feel like a regular snowboard, just flat. So it actually locks it in a little better. It's not as, crazy like a triple bass battalion or something. But it still gives you that edge-free catch in the POW, especially like you're surfing in the POW in this thing.
I was told it was supposed to be all mountain, but I think it was just a park board. It was so much fun. Press is so easy, and for how soft it is, it was really poppy. I gave it like a 8 or a 9 on pop. I was really surprised for how soft it was. It really snapped.
It did have pop, and I'm not sure if the pop was from the wood or just the stiffness of the fiberglass, but it had pop. Sucking it up, it weighs nothing. So bringing the board up to you, automatic. It's awesome. It might not have even been pop, it just didn't weigh enough to hold me down.
This board was really soft, really, really soft.
I found this board incredibly soft. Turning was effortless. It responded to the slightest movements. Engaging an edge was ridiculous.
This is gonna be stiffer on the outside than in the middle because of that early rise, to give him a little more response.
Getting into presses, the slightest shift of your weight and your tips off the ground. Once you engage the press, I found it stable. To actually hold these presses, it was easy. Everything about this board is just easy.
The board turned really well, held its edge fine, nothing amazing, didn't hold its edge better than the best, but it turned into things. It was stable, but not the stablest. It was just a really fun board, like off littler jumps, you do whatever you want, you were comfortable with it. Rails and boxes came really easy, slid great. I'd really like to take it out on a powder day. I think it'd do really good there.
This thing excelled when I wanted to get tricky in powder because doing the tricks was super easy, especially with this beveled edge. Really helps you don't have to pack down a fresh powder hit, you know what I mean? You can hit it just fresh, all Nicky Mew Mew style, you know what I mean? It's super edgeless popping, but if you don't land bolts, you're not gonna land it. So you just really gotta stay on top of it. Because of that, and almost like you can see where you wanna land. You want that camber section right there is where you wanna land. If you're like this, you're slipping out. You're like this, nose will catch. You really gotta land bolts.
I would recommend this board for everyone. A beginner for sure, because turning is stupid, just easy. And if you're a park loving expert, this board is fun. It's super playful. It doesn't want to do anything but have fun. It's hard to carve and ride down the mountain. It wants to butter, spin, bonk stuff. It's fun.
This board, I'd suggest it to like any kind of rider actually. Anybody could really have fun on this board. A beginner could have fun. You're not gonna catch your edges or hang up easily. It's easy to turn. It's soft, so it's fun. But anybody else could take it out and have fun with it too. Like you could take this board on any set of rails and press it fucking foot off the ground. But yeah, this thing's a park machine. I mean, maybe a powder machine too. It's not really, I wouldn't suggest it to someone that's trying to just go cruise around the mountain and hold an edge going down groomers, or go just, you know, kick it. It's definitely like either fundamented on the parks and little jumps or in the powder.
I would recommend this for someone that wants to ride all the mountain, like as in powder, like a powder hound that wants to get tricky in the powder.
I gave this board a 99 because it's a lot like the board I ride. It's got a little different technology where I'm usually on camber, but it's soft, super playful. It held an edge and did everything I wanted.
I gave it an 85. Just above average. It still is a good board because it has a great pop and that beveled edges, super free.
I gave this board a 94 for shred cred. I thought it was great. I didn't think it was exceptional, but I thought it was really great. There was nothing really bad. I mean, I wouldn't want to take this board off really big jumps. Didn't like the chatter very much. Kind of really felt the air under you. But other than that, it's just a fun board. I really liked it. This would be my jib board. If I could afford a jib board, I'd buy this. So there you go. Over any other jib board I've rode this year. And I actually would. I was really happy. Over any of those, I'd like this way more.
For the latest snowboard reviews, check out boardinsiders.com.